Good morning. This is Pastor Zach with the Goodland United Methodist Church with your morning devotion for Wednesday, February 14th. Today I'll be sharing with you from the Gospel of Matthew in the 4th chapter. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. He fasted 40 days and 40 nights, and afterwards he was famished. The tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread." But he answered, "It is written, one does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." And the devil took him into the holy city and placed him on the pinnacle of the temple, saying to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and on their hands they will bear you up, so that you will not dash your foot against a stone." But Jesus said to him, "Again it is written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Again the devil took him to the very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. And he said to him, "All these I will give you, if you will fall down and worship me." And Jesus said to him, "Away with you, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God, and serve only him." And the devil left him, and suddenly angels came and waited on him. Today marks Ash Wednesday in the life of the church, and we begin our journey through Lent, a period of time for us each spring to re-examine our lives and prepare for the Easter celebration. It can seem somewhat dark and sad at times because of the inward focus that we have on our lives. But it's a great time of preparation, not unlike the time that Jesus spent in the wilderness. During that time, he was challenged. He was faced with decisions to be made and looking at what the consequences of those decisions may be. He was offered not only the chance to feed himself during his fasting, but also to have the entire world as his kingdom. That he was offered from the top of the mountain that all these will be given to him if he will fall down and worship the devil. But his response was, "Away with you, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve only him." Because Christ knew that he came not for a political power, not one in which he could control all the laws of this land, but one in which he could show a new way to follow God's law, to follow God's wishes for us. He had the opportunity to do whatever he wanted. He had the power and the authority to do anything. And he chose the right path after his time of wilderness wandering, during his time of being tempted and thinking about where his life really was to lead. A similar time is given to us each year, one in which we can start new disciplines, or for some give up something in their lives to focus more on God. Whether you're giving up or adding to, I always think it's important to use that time to focus on God, that our reasoning behind that should be for God. I encourage you to think about a way that you will use this time of Lent to better your spiritual life and your connection with God. Join us this Lent at the Goodland United Methodist Church for a worship series that is about seeing life through new eyes, recognizing that experiences of failure, emptiness, and uncertainty are as critical for finding our way through life as they are unavoidable. We will see how experiences of our life through the dark wood are actually clues to our calling or life path. How can the struggles of life be the seedbed of spiritual awakening to the fullness of life? Join us on Sundays at 10:30 and a special service tonight for Ash Wednesday at 5:45. Have a blessed day.